Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. Over there is Diamond Dave Damone. This is the Appleton Oak. That's the answer. I'm Mason Gwen. Folks, today we are getting back to All of Us Are Dead. This is season 1, episode 4. This whole series has been absolutely wild. I feel it's redundant for me to say how amazing the last episode was. So let's just get to it.
Quinn, you have a scratch on your hand? You need me to wipe that off for you?
You get away from me.
I'm definitely ready, willing, able to see what happens to her as she ran up the stairs with the teacher.
Are we really that invested in what happens to her?
Yeah, interesting so far.
Yes, because we want things to not go good. Look, an amazing last episode. So much drama, a lot of twists and turns I wasn't expecting, but I can't wait for this one.
Yeah, really looking forward to seeing what they bring us in this episode. And it's a long one, 71 minutes, so I'm excited for that. Pedal to the metal. Let's go!
안녕하세요.
What's he wearing?
자, 오늘 제가 까볼 얘기는요. 이 효산시 좀비썰인데요. 이 인터넷이나 SNS에서 떠드는 것처럼 진짜로 좀비랜드가 됐는지 제가 지금 확인하고 있습니다.
Well, this would happen to so many people trying to stream it.
Yep.
Yeah.
자, 여러분 보이세요 지금? 효산시로 들어가는 차들 때문에 지금 도로가 완전히 앞뒤로 꽉 막혀 있어요. 차가 존나 많아.
Watch out for all
이
those
정도면
open
내려가지고 나
doors.
산타야 되겠는데? 제가 지금
It's
검문소를
getting
피해가지고
super
산으로 넘어온
chats.
건데 저 아래 보이시면 저게 바로
Oh
효산시입니다.
boy.
자,
I wonder how far out they've spread.
제가
What's this, his kit?
준비한 세팅
So it looks like.
한번 보여드리도록 할게요. 자, 1번 헬멧 있고요. 이거 하키 마스크, 이 관절 보호대, 이거는 정강이 보호대, 여기에는 전투
What
식량이고요.
about you want something for your forearm?
Or your torso, or your
Yeah.
back.
손도끼.
Oh,
잡히면
wow, he'll
그냥
be fine.
그냥
Wow.
치고 막 씨,
Oh, look how he's
든든하다잉.
things this long.
눌러 달라요.
Better not than I guess.
Subscribing like,
My mom told me to stay home.
oh, we're in it. Now we're in it.
Yes, you are.
Oh, don't worry, you got another super
Run,
chat.
brother, damn. It should be over soon.
Look at that acting. This is fun.
Show us the street. Jeez.
Well,
these are comments that you
he
get
can just
too.
go like that with the.
어찌 씨발. 봤다 그렇게 새끼들아.
Oh, man.
Where are the reels?
Oh,
Oh, shit. He's done.
Oh boy, and
Oh boy.
Is he actually done?
I guess that's the end of him. Well,
Mister, if we didn't say it,
Here's Mom. Let's go, Mom.
gonna go back to the restaurant and check on that baby.
Look at him following the helicopter. Why don't you just lead him off a cliff?
yeah, right into the ocean.
Oh, they might thrive on water though.
We don't know. We really don't know if they can swim.
괜찮아? 손은? 안 괜찮네.
Don't punch inanimate objects. Your hand always loses.
Didn't someone do that in like a prison scene?
Oh, no.
No.
Oh no!
She's done.
No. Well, there goes mom.
Oh no.
이런 말 하기는 미안한데
These cutscenes.
힘내, 정산아.
위로하지 마. 너 그런 거 못하잖아.
Dude, rude.
그렇게 소중한 친구인지 몰랐어. 이삭이 없다고 생각하니까 세상이 다 없어진 것 같았어.
경수, 저기 어디 있을 건데.
Yeah, and he's with your mom.
Oh, there's that.
She just pushed him off like that.
For now.
I'm sorry. What kind of plot armor does Mom have here?
Oh, it didn't last
None.
very long.
Okay, there.
None.
I was
Oh, my
gonna say
God.
they were teasing us that she might get away.
No.
No plot armor.
And two things here.
So that's
So close to this damn chopper.
Yeah, if she would have
and
waited
so
10
close to her
seconds.
son.
Yeah, and that's
너는
here we
괜찮을까?
go.
아저씨는 소방관이시니까 괜찮을 거야. 우리 엄마랑 아빠는 가게에 있을 거고.
Oh man.
oh
우리 엄만 장사가 최고잖아. 지금도 좀비한테 치킨 팔고 있을지도 몰라.
Oh, it was you.
아줌마 치킨 먹고 싶다.
He was the most important thing, and he never knew it.
먹자. 다 끝나면 나가서 먹자.
Wow, what an open.
Here we go. All
What
caught
an
up.
open.
Like 10 seconds, and she probably would have been okay. I mean, she wouldn't have got to the school, I don't think.
But she would have still been good for a while.
But maybe she would have put it together, seeing what the zombies were doing.
Yeah, exactly. Or maybe not, but either way, she would have lived a little bit longer.
아무 소리도 못 들었어.
무슨 소리?
아까 나연이 나가고 그 다음에 선생님 나가고 그 뒤로 아무 소리도 안 났어.
비명소리 같은 거?
야 그러면 안 죽은 거 아니야? 좀비가 막 물어뜯는데 조용히 그럴 리는 없잖아. 안 죽은 거 맞지?
That's got a point.
Yep. They didn't see it.
대답을 안 하냐? 대답을 안 해. 맨날 나 혼자 말해.
맞는 거 같아.
됐거든?
나도 아무 소리도 못 들었어.
나도 비명 소리 들리면 좀 그럴 것 같아서 무서웠는데 나도 못 들었어.
생각해보니까 나도 그런 거 같아.
그럼 맞지?
We didn't hear it.
살아 있어야 돼.
Exactly.
무슨 말이야?
걔 살인자야.
Exactly.
경수 죽여놓고 지발로 나간 거잖아. 근데 살아있는 게 맞아? 너네 그거 다 가식 아니야?
그럼 선생님은? 선생님도 죽었어야 돼?
그게 우리 책임이야?
어쨌든 결과적으로 우리 때문에 그렇게 된 거잖아.
우리가 뭘? 우리가 뭘 어쨌는데.
People make their own choices.
선생님도 우리가 잘못한 것처럼 얘기하고. 우리가 이나연한테 나가라고 한 거 아니잖아. 우리가 선생님한테 나가라고 한 것도 아니잖아. 왜 우리가 이래야 되는데? 우리가 뭘 잘못...
She is not wrong in anything
Nope.
she
Yeah, they
said.
didn't do anything wrong. It was Miss Park's choice.
지금 이런 말 하긴 그런데 하지 마 그럼.
Oh.
화장실 가고 싶은 사람 없냐? 나만 마려운 거야?
마려워.
우리도 가야 되긴 한데 밖에 못 나가잖아.
Thermos.
Well, you got a window right there for the fellas.
Yeah. He's just like, I can't.
It's almost like you should go in shifts. Because if you all go at once, you all die,
아무도 안 온다 그랬잖아.
potentially.
다들 학교는 관심도 없어. 안 그랬으면 우리도 진작 구해줬겠지. 그렇게 당하고 살지 않게.
Because it's starting to spread throughout the whole city. That's why they're not there yet.
학교가 다 불타버렸으면 좋겠어.
Jesus.
말 꺼낸 건 수혁인데 왜 나한테만 그래? 똥 마려운 게 죄냐? 아닌데 뭐? 넌 안 마려?
아니 마렵지 나도. 너처럼 똥은 아니지.
총상이 너는
나도 똥은 안 해.
I'm good.
너 화장실 안 가고 싶어?
왜 나한테 물어봐?
땡을 내.
어떡하라고. 어차피 못 나가는데.
좋은 방법이 있어.
That's got an idea.
일단 남자랑 여자랑 교대로 싸는 거야.
어디서?
Split up.
여기서.
Right the window. Yep.
쳐다봐.
What else do you think?
왜? 아니 여자애들은 잠깐 저기 들어가 있고 남자애들은 여기서 안에서 밖으로 싸면 되잖아.
야 그럼 똥은?
똥은 일단 바지를 내리고 이렇게 매달려 이렇게 밖으로. 그러니까 약간 벼랑 끝에서 똥 싸는 느낌 있잖아. 이렇게.
It would work.
It's an option.
똥은 어떻게 닦지?
Yeah, exactly. How will you
닦아주면 좋지.
우리 진짜.
can wipe each other? What?
What a nutshell.
혹시 구조대 오면 구조대 오는데 시간 오래 걸릴
Yeah.
거야.
It's gonna be a minute.
여기랑 똑같을지 몰라.
I like how this is their most immediate concern right now.
That shows a realistic conversation
Yeah.
that you'd be having, though.
화장실을 어디다 어떻게 만들어? 저기에.
In that room, yeah, nobody's gonna be in there.
헬기 배정 받았습니다. 내일 오전 11시까지 옥상으로 가시면 됩니다.
아니 옥상으로 올라간다고요? 지금 온통 다 감염자들인데? 아 그리고 내일 11시요? 오늘 밤 11시가 아니라
네. 내일입니다.
의원님이 여기서 어떻게 주무셔요? 빨리 다시 무전해봐요.
자, 오늘은 여기서 진행하니 지금부터 간이 화장실을 만들겠습니다.
Same exact conversation.
Well, these are real life conversations you would be having in this situation because what we're now 9 hours in or something like that.
No, it's just kids trapped in a room and adults trapped in a room, and they have to go through the same ideas.
오늘 나머지는 칸막이?
칸막이?
가릴 수 있는 거.
화장실 저기라고.
Father, daughter leading the charge.
Yep.
Oh, they're being resourceful with what they each have.
대소변이 잘 흡수되도록 여기 안쪽에 용변을 보도록 하겠습니다.
이런 엉덩이 개수가 엉덩이야.
So big.
어떻게 써 이거를? 커버 있을 때는 대변, 커버 없을 때는 소변. 나가. 나가. 아니 이거 어떻게 써? 여기 나가. 밀지 마 미친아. 나가. 왜 나가?
I would be peeing out the window.
Yeah, that'd be easiest.
야 휴지 가져가. 시 오줌. 아 야이씨. 너 그냥 안에 들어가 있어라. 냄새나? 왜? 아 오버하지 마 새끼야. 냄새 안 나는데?
맞아. 끝까지 아무도 안 오면?
아직 끝까지 안 기다려봤잖아.
끝이라는 개념이 뭔데? 죽을 때까지 기다리자는 거야?
아니, 버틸 때까지 기다리자는 거야. 어차피 지금 나갈 수 있는 상황도 아니잖아.
지금 밤이라 그럴 거야. 내일 아침 되면 누구라도 올 거야. 밖에 헬기도 많이 다니고. 아침까지만 기다려보자.
That's what I would do.
It's the rational thing to do. Nobody's starving. I got a makeshift bathroom. I mean, dehydration could become an issue, but not in one day, you know.
딸이 학교에 있는데 연락이 되질 않습니다. 저 기다리고 있을 겁니다. 가보겠습니다. 죄송합니다.
잠깐 얘기 좀 해요. 이 친구 집이 저쪽이에요. 지금 어머니를 구하러 나간다면 가라고 해야 될까요? 이 친구 집은 저쪽인데 남편하고 애들 있어요. 간다고 하면 보내주는 게 맞아요? 나가면 다 죽게 되는 걸 아는데.
Well, let them make their own choices.
죽더라도 가야 되니까 간다는 겁니다.
Send me a postcard.
우리 같은 사람이 제일 힘든 때가 언제인 줄 알아요? 지금요. 가장 소중한 사람이 아니라 가장 많은 사람을 구해야 되니까.
You know, I get what she's saying, but end of the day,
I mean, everybody's pretty fine here. There's nothing else for him to do.
and she has no idea what it's like outside the building yet. So this guy, of course, he'd be thriving right now.
Yeah, that would be.
Yeah, you'll get fired.
Yeah, bike. Yeah.
As long as he can get up to speed fast enough.
Whoa! Came diving.
Oh.
Oh, I was hoping there'd be a bike chain on
bike
also.
lock.
Yeah! Oh.
Yeah.
Like you said, get up to speed. Oh, and the chain came off.
Yeah, the derailer.
Take that, kid.
There you go, slow him down. Oh, he's falling on that knife.
One can only hope. Shit, he's in the building with the kids. Is that the same bathroom? Or no?
Nope.
That's the bathroom. Never mind. Okay, that was to the neck.
Yep, that was the one that does him in.
That's it. That's what does it.
Oh, there's Mr. Will handle it internally.
Yep.
Oh, he's got it figured out.
Such an interesting
Driving.
spot to take out a zombie in the neck.
Well, I think it all goes back again to the
blood.
and-
Yeah.
완전 밤이지. 나가자.
우리 그냥 내일 나가자. 어두워서 아무것도 안 보이는데 좀비가 어디서 나올 줄 알고.
아깐 좀비한테 들킨다고 밤에 나가자며.
낮이랑 밤이랑 생각이
Oh, jeez.
아까 하는 소리 하지 말고 일어나.
싫어 안 가.
아이씨. 가지마. 야, 너 활 두고 따라와.
시끄러 좀
You
가만히
the one
있어.
calling the shots around here?
누가 운동부 아니랄까봐.
Spoken like an athlete.
이들은 가만히 있는 게 특기잖아. 가만히 앉아서 활만 쏘면 대학 가고 돈도 벌고 팔자 좋으니까 맨날 뭉개져 앉아 기다릴 생각만 처하고 있는 거잖아.
누가 그래? 활만 쓰면 대학 간다고.
아니야?
머리 나쁜 거 티내지 말고 찌그러져 있어. 알지도 못하는 게.
씨발, 야.
Oh, oh.
너 나 머리 나쁜 거 어떻게 알았냐? 어? 페북에 떴냐?
야 그만해. 너가 참아.
씨발 맞았는데 왜 참아? 너 참지 마요.
아,
Oh, all right.
이런 이 자식.
Oh!
아, 이런 씨.
Hey, you deserved it.
Oh.
Kill it with the
Come
noise.
at me, bro.
Kill it with the noise.
왜 내 가슴만 찌냐? 어쩌면 씨발, 야, 나와.
아 그만하라고 좀.
Oh, you made
Oh.
it.
We didn't see it.
Didn't see.
We did not see it.
일단 숨어서 구조를 기다려보도록 하겠습니다. 그리고 구독과 씨발 이 정도 했으면 놀려줄 수 있는 거 아니냐?
Jesus.
여러분 보십시오. 가시는 납니다. 안전한 것 같습니다. 들어가 보겠습니다.
Don't do it, dude.
때는 아무도 없는 것 같습니다.
It's like an elementary school.
It looks like a daycare.
잠깐만. 뭐야 저거?
Is that a...
Oh, little guys!
God!
Yes!
No.
Oh, we got little guy zombies.
Oh, just creepy as shit.
What?
No.
Oh I love it.
No.
I love it.
지금 밖에 무슨 일이 벌어지고 있는 줄 알아?
What? He did say
yeah.
no one stands a chance.
He did say it.
당신 미쳤어. 세상이 미쳤지. 저 왜 이런 짓을 한 거야? 그렇게 얘기할 때는 아무도 안 된다.
This dude is just stone cold.
아들이 오랫동안 괴롭힘을 당했어.
They missed something in editing, I think, right there.
I missed it. You'll have to...
Oh no. He's at the hospital to see his kid from being bullied.
Jesus. Those were those marks that we saw.
Yeah.
너무 늦게 알았지만 바로 잡을 수 있다고 생각했어.
그냥 우리끼리 다 장난으로 그런 건데.
No.
Look who's there.
학생이잖아요. 그 반성하고 재발 방지 약속 받았으면 됐지. 학교 평가도 못하고 준비 앞두고 그렇게 뭐 긁어부스럼 만들 필요 있어요?
맞습니다.
Oh, you're just laughing about it.
Yep.
도망치듯이 전학을 갔는데 끝까지 찾아와서 괴롭혔어. 걔들은 그게 재밌었던 거예요. 장난감 갖고 노는 것처럼.
야 웃어라.
Unreal, man.
그때 깨달았죠. 이건 폭력의 시스템이다. 나처럼 아무것도 아닌 사람은 시스템 못 바꾸려.
I mean, I get he was trying...
그래서 아들을 바꾸기로 했어요.
Here we
죽지
go.
않기만 바랬어요. 괴물을 만들었어. 그렇게라도 살리고 싶었다고. 그 괴물이 지금 사람들 다 죽이고 있는 건 몰라. 다 죽으면 어때? 그 사람들도 다 공범이야. 이 새끼가 이런 세상 누가 만들었는데? 그런 생각으로 외면한 인간들이 지금 이 세상을 만든 거라고!
Oh, this is so heavy.
신이 원한 건 세상을 바꾸는 거였잖아. 이렇게 다 죽는 거 아니었잖아.
감염 39일째 몇 가지 진정제를 시험해봤다. 그 중에 가장 효과적이
치료하는 방법은 있을 거 아니야.
Well, not sure about a cure.
없어.
All you can do is sedate them.
나갑시다. 대피력 떨어졌어.
That was a lot. I mean, again, I understand that he's broken.
That's basically just meals on a string.
뭘 봐 이 새끼야. 얼른 들어가. 뭐하냐? 얼른 안 밀어넣고.
예. 자, 빨리빨리 타실게요. 빨리.
Yeah, I mean, I don't condone it, but I understand what the dad was feeling.
Yeah, exactly. In the end, you can say that he did worse. You can look at it that way, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
one way to look at it.
Oh, that batons, that's...
Yeah, that baton ain't doing shit.
But the dad's at a point where he doesn't care about anybody because...
Oh, right on the...
Oh, boy.
Dude. Time to get the hell out. Oh, he has no idea.
No.
Yep.
Oof. Oh, hip toss.
Yep.
Oh.
Best course of actions to get the...
한없이 본성에 가까워진 인간. 저것도 인간의 모습 중에 하나다. 존재를 존재로 인정하고 치료를 포기하는 게 맞는 걸지도 모른다.
Oh, well.
Oh, he's feeling a lot of emotion.
Looks like a smile for a second.
I think he's now seeing the
real horror of it.
Yep.
It's going to be the end of him.
Is it the... Oh! Dad's done.
Oh!
Dad's done.
That's it.
That is it.
학교 과학실에 내 노트북이 있어요. 일단 갑시다. 거기에 이 사태를 해결할 방법이 있어요. 그 방법밖에 없어. 알았으니까 노트북 찾아가자고 빨리. 씨.
Oh, he's holding them all back.
Oh,
we're gonna see it.
We're gonna see it.
He seems a little more under control than the other
Whoa,
one.
yeah, is he controlling it?
Well, did he...
인간적이라는 기준은 인간 본성을 거세시키고 있다. 짖고 달리는 개의 본성을 없애서 맹인한 내견이 돼버린 리트리버와 뭐가 다른가? 모든 개가 본성을 버리고 맹인한 내견이 돼야 하는가? 모든 인간이 본성을 버려야만 인간적이 되는가?
He's able to control it.
I don't know.
Well, he said he had the solution. I wonder if he was like pre-injecting himself.
Testing it on himself.
We did have all those rats in there too, or the mice, or whatever.
이 사태를 해결할 방법 다 들어있다. 알겠지? 영상과 과학실, 노트북. 왜 저한테 그러세요? 나 죽으면 과학적인 전해야 될 거 아니야, 이 새끼야. 제가요? 이 새끼가 진짜.
Jesus. Come with me, human shield.
Come with me if you want to live. Oh, he's got a stick.
As long as you know where to go with it.
Sun's out. It's a beautiful morning. Oh, they're all snuggled up on him.
아무도 안 왔어.
The zombies right there in the field. That's when you get yourself a nice combine.
미치겠다. 경찰도 없고 담배도 없고. 없어.
진짜 없어? 아무도 안 왔어?
내려.
These two worked out their differences.
지금 나가면 저런 거 다 보잖아. 그냥 밤에 나가자. 어?
아우 예.
Let's go at night again, he says.
솔직히 온다는 보장도 없잖아.
그래서
나가자고?
근데 구조대 와도 우리 여기 있는지 모르면 못 찾잖아.
구조 신호 걸어놓으면 돼.
Gotta
그런 게 있어?
put a flag out the window or something.
국제적으로 통용되는 신호가
There you
있거든.
go. 3 symbols.
빨강색이랑 파랑색이랑 이렇게 나눠져서 막 어떤 무늬가 이렇게 된 건데.
I think just any flag out the window it would show him something.
그냥 커튼 뜯어서 SS 적어놓을까?
There you go.
그래, 그러자.
There you go.
그래도 가면 죽는다고. 역시 너다. 넌 살 용기도 죽을 용기도 없어. 비겁해 이 개새끼.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, are the doors even open?
Yeah.
아 역시 의리의 맨수. 너도? 야 나도 간다.
야 됐어 하지 마자 내려.
왜?
야 그 네 몸으로 거기 어떻게 올라가 이 돼지야.
원조가 너 좋다고 고백했다며. 사귈 거야?
지금 그게 좀 아니야?
Oh, Holy myself if that would have been me.
살릴까? 야, 그걸 왜 나한테 물어? 지 마음대로 해.
A little bit of levity here.
Kicking him.
Damn.
Oh, she still wants to get the phone though. Yeah, now that she's infected, they don't care, I guess.
No.
But it's still gonna upload,
Yeah,
right?
it's still gonna upload.
So you'd have
It's
to,
in the system.
Yeah, you'd have to tell it not to.
Oh my god.
너 운전할 줄 알지?
아니요.
아니 작년에 니들 패거리가 아버지 차 몰래 타고 다니다 사고 내서 내가 골치 잡은 게 아니야?
You know what a headache that was for me?
같이 가요.
어딜 같이 가? 나가.
차 있는 데까지 같이 가요. 아니, 안 그래도. 아니 그 교장 선생님, 이게 게임이면 내가
The final boss.
Oh my god.
Oh. Why is she not turned yet?
That's a good question.
I mean, she was showing the symptoms with all the spasms and stuff.
연습한 대로 손발 맞춰주시면 됩니다.
Oh jeez.
자 이제 내가 신호하면 한 번에 뒤로 빠져. 셋, 둘, 하나, 지금.
The old fire hose treatment. Not sure that's gonna work.
야.
Where's he going?
Grab a fire extinguisher and bust it off.
올라가 빨리.
Yeah, we're losing the dad.
Be better off prying the screws out of the door.
Come on.
You'd be better off trying to pinch the latch.
Yeah.
I don't know how many more people I can watch today just get mowed down.
Oh, look at that view. That shot.
Oh, there goes the water.
Oh.
He is resourceful.
There it is.
모두 고생하셨습니다. 다치신 분 없습니까?
And a helicopter landing pad.
Oh, back to this.
Oh. It's like, how high was he?
Holy oh no.
Oh, right into here.
So principal's getting tied up.
뭐야 이 새끼 잡아 이 미친 새끼 빨리 잡아.
야 윤기나. 정단이 일로 와서 교장 팔 좀 묶어. 존나게 바둥거려. 와서 묶으라고.
넌 끝났어. 당장 떼야 이거 안 불러.
너는 평생 일진들 뒷수발이나 드는 밑바닥 치질이야. 다시 말해봐. 어?
Oh! Oh!
Oh, what the?
내 말 안 들으면 다 죽어. 핸드폰 내놔. 너 지금 살인. 핸드폰!
Oh!
There you go.
Come on.
All right, come on. Open the door.
Okay, at least their zombies are gone there.
Damn it.
Oh.
God damn it.
He's the only one that knows how to take him out. It's the villain.
Oh. What?
Come on! Come on!
No!
Ah. Our villain.
He can backflip out of a window and catch a bed sheet, but then gets possibly taken out by that jerk
By
bag.
throwing a kitchen knife.
He can't keep getting away with it.
I got a feeling that that's gonna be our feeling throughout the season here. I don't see him. Look, if our villain in the white shirt was going to get taken out, I feel like it was going to happen this episode. I think they're going to run him all the way through as the big baddie. Now, I hope they don't, but he definitely took that knife in the back.
Unbelievable.
What if it's in the glute? There's a chance.
Could have gotten him in the ass. The leg. They didn't show it.
Or
we didn't
hammy.
see it.
Wow.
Or hammy.
Well, I mean,
the handle.
Well, here's the thing. Even if
no, I don't think that face says the handle hit my back.
I mean,
hey, if you've been hit by a knife handle getting thrown at you, it might sting a little.
Well, from that distance, I don't think it would.
I mean, that distance, how much force can it have? Is it? It's not going to be like an instant death. I don't think.
No, it's not an instant death.
So
It's something to wound him.
it's a bad wound that we're going to have to deal with if it did indeed hit. I mean, what a teaser that would be if when we come back for episode 5, it's the handle that hit him and not the blade end. I mean, that would
be best case.
That would be intriguing because you'd be like, oh man, how lucky did you get that you had a 50-50 shot or whatever. But man, this episode was intense. The zombies were just on fire. Our team was running around trying not to get bit. The thing that I wanted to touch on real quick, and I don't know if you guys want to jump in on it too, but I liked how they showed every location that our survivors were in all kind of had advantages and disadvantages. Now the two folks that were with the archery enthusiasts, I guess I'll say, that were in the bathroom, okay, you've got water, you've got toilets, so you're good for, I mean, you could go a long time without food as long as you have the water there. The downside being there's only one door in and you really can't get out of that window that they were trying to look up through without any ingenuity. So it's easy to secure because you only have one door, no windows, but you are kind of limited with how you can get out of there. The rooftop, as long as you block the one door, you're pretty much fine. Nothing's going to get to you. The problem there being you have the issue of the weather, exposure. If it rains, you get cold, and they really didn't seem to have anything for water there. So again, another advantage, disadvantage. And then, of course, the AV room that we were in, well, relatively secure, soundproof room that they turned into a bathroom. You do have the windows that you can get some access to move around in a little bit. But again, there, no water. They only have another day before, they won't be able to move because of dehydration is kind of what they thought. So yeah, a lot of advantages and disadvantages with all the different locations that the survivors were in, and that decision of, do I stay or do I go? Do I wait for help? Do I try to make a run at it? That's of course the problem that happens in a lot of zombie genre type shows and movies. So I love it. I love this episode. Of course, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention we got to see little zombie kids going after the streamer. I thought that was
popped
awesome.
so hard for that.
Was
oh
so
my
cool.
God.
That was
like
cool.
Santa Claus reindeer pop.
I mean, could you
Has it been done
these
before,
little guys
really, though?
coming at him like that? I mean,
I haven't seen anything like that, but like I said, in Fear the Walking Dead, they did go after a child and a pregnant woman, but to actually see 12 little minions?
Yeah, like 20 of them.
Yeah, 20, yeah.
Because I'm trying to remember if in Black Summer or in Z Nation, if they had little kid zombies. I think in Z Nation they might have, but
either way, it wasn't
it wasn't like that. No. Which was just wild that our poor streamer. Hey, make sure you like and subscribe to his channel. Because he's giving us some good entertainment. But
he
poor
got
guy,
a lot of super chats.
I get a lot of super.
Poor guy had to climb on the slide. So this was just awesome. We saw so many people get taken out this episode.
Yeah.
The mom got taken out. The dad who was the professor or the scientist, his is interesting because I like that tease.
Yes.
He looked like he was able to control it because he wasn't acting like the rest of them, and they made that very clear to show that.
Well, and it looked like a girl that was bullied. Like the same thing happened to her. Like when she came to, and now granted she might not have fully turned yet, but we saw she was in the early stages.
She was snapping around.
She was snapping everything as she was breaking the phones.
Well, now remember the fear. That's what helps kick into this drive. So she was on a mission when she left that.
To get that phone. That's all she cared.
So you haven't seen her
quite turn all the way yet, and so maybe the dad was the same way. The professor, I should say, was the same way.
Bai Young Chen.
Yeah. So you think that if they can keep their fear in check, that the disease or the infection won't fully take over?
Well, that's kind of what we've been
because that's kind of what it seems like.
Is it fed on?
I mean, it's going to happen most likely.
Yeah.
you know, the anger that they have boiling inside of them. It feeds on the anger of what you have as like, I've been getting bullied, but I can't do anything about it. Well, now I snap and turn into this. And now that's how you take over. I loved in this episode, one, the influencer was great at the beginning, just going in and obviously we don't speak Korean, but some of the subtitles that came up showed us what some of the messages were on there, like get out, sick, bro. Like there's all this great stuff.
Great acting.
Great acting. They're like, where's the real zombies? Zombieland? Count me in, I think was one of them I saw. But hey, kudos to getting some super chats for that. So I thought that was really interesting to throw that in there because if Dave does that, I think he'll make the cut where he's right about that. Like there would be people still going to try and make their
gotta
buck.
get my views, bro.
1000%.
Gotta get my views, bro. Gotta do it.
Yeah,
Gotta
we saw
do it
that
all.
in Army of the Dead. I think they were doing that. We saw that.
Yeah, a
The
little
guys-
bit.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, we see it in real life now. Oh, influencer falls off a cliff 600 feet to their death trying to take a selfie. It's just crazy shit.
Yeah, so I thought that was great that they included that in here. And then what I really liked though too is the parallels of like the kids being trapped in a room and then the adults being trapped in a room and like they have the same problems that they're both trying to figure out. So I thought it was cool that they were doing the cuts back and forth to each of them make in their bathroom because like you said, like, hey, these are actual problems you don't really think about in zombie apocalypse or whatever happens. Yeah, you're worried about obviously food and water, which they did touch on, but then you're also worried about like, all right, bathrooms are something you're not thinking about.
Yeah.
And there's just all the minor things that you're not quite thinking about. And then kudos to the dad getting up to the roof. I think they made a smart point of showing that he was gnawing on the elbow.
Yeah,
so
the
he
pad,
should be fine because I have a feeling he's going to be coming back to school and hopefully do something to help save the kids.
Yeah, because it was interesting how they did the cuts in here. Like we'd start to see something. Are they going to get bit? And end scene, go to the other one. It was they did that a number of times in this episode. It was
quite a bit.
They did it a lot.
I can't. Well, we thought the mom was going to get away there for a second too, and unfortunately, we had to see her demise as well.
And the one thing I want to give kudos to a little bit here is that they were actually allowing stuff to kind of breathe instead of just like, hey, we got to go 100 miles an hour to get to the next part or the next scene. So I do like how in this episode they allowed some of that to kind of happen.
Yeah.
Let it breathe because we got to see a situation actually play out instead of like cut. Here he is, and now on to the next group.
I was going to say, because it was still fast-paced and action-packed, but they did have the time to breathe, so that was brilliant.
Yeah, they were very selective with how they did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, I mean, it was a really powerful episode. I mean, at first it was well written. It had a lot of emotion, a lot of kind of some stuff that made you laugh, stuff that made you try to hypothesize how you would handle those certain situations. The bullying stuff was really tough, and as a parent, there can't be. I mean, losing a child as a parent obviously is the worst thing that could ever happen to you. But seeing your child go through the type of pain where they want to take their own life, short of actually losing your child, I can't imagine how painful that would be as a parent. And it's interesting seeing this. Of course, it's a Korean show, but I'm sure it's no surprise to anybody who's watching this internationally. Look, bullying is a major problem all over the globe. It's a huge problem here in the U.S. And very representative of what they showed in Korea is what we have here so often, where you have really bad bullying at the schools. The parents try to get involved. The schools, well, our hands are tied. Kids are being kids. But if the kid fights back, we'll expel them and they'll get arrested. It's a major problem. And you get some people who are our age or older. It's just bullying's not that bad, and it's 1,000 times worse now than it ever has been because of social media. You bullied a kid in the 80s, you knocked his books down, you did pranks, you did whatever they're doing here. Look, if they went home to their families, hopefully they had good families that were supportive, and bad things happen. Now we see what happens. Kids record it, they put it on social media, lives on the internet forever. People from everywhere are able to see it and comment it, not just the people who were there in the moment. And so that was really, really powerful stuff. When they showed the bullying of the son, but then also the bullying of the other girl, and she wanted to take her life as well. it's very, very prevalent problem here. But to have this whole series, everything that's happened because a father was trying to protect his son and do anything. And we even said to the kid, we saw him say to the kid, why don't you just fight back? Just fight back. And the kid said he would rather just die. And it was like, that was so hard to watch as a parent. And
it was definitely hard to watch. But at the same time, again, we say that we understand where the dad was coming from, but there was probably at least 10 different better routes to go.
Oh, I'm absolutely not saying that. And I think that's and that's what, they were, and this is where I appreciated the writing, because they had the dad saying and they give you very, very emotional scenes with the dad saying this is what he's going through with his son. But then the officer at the same time, it's like, okay, but look what you've done as a result of it. You're killing hundreds of thousands of innocent people because you wanted to protect your son. And now everybody's kids are at risk. And it's like, look, there's obviously, I shouldn't say there's a right and a wrong way to do it, because when your child's being bullied, that's some real gray area as far as what's right and what's wrong. But I think we can all agree that putting the lives of everybody at risk over trying to save his son. Now, did he know it was going to go this bad? Originally, he just wanted, that fight or flight. But when he had his wife and his son locked up, hey, day 39, I'm trying to give them sedatives. It was like, dude, you knew. But of course, it goes back to, let's not forget that it goes back to the mice he was testing at the school and the girl getting bit by the mouse. So he had essentially his wife and his son contained. The girl doesn't get in the science lab, doesn't get bit by the mouse.
Well, the son was already disposed of, right? Because we saw in the first episode he had them all packaged up.
Yeah, in the suitcase,
But
well, it was interesting too, because he had two sets of emotions here. The dad did. One, he had the smile of good, let the world burn. Look at what this world did to me. I'm happy for that.
And right here he says, who cares if they all die?
I mean, look, if you were a parent.
But then he came around and he's like, oh shit, I realized what I did. And then he went to help the officer.
As more as that chaos kept coming in, you could see the realization hit of shit, this is not good at all now.
Yeah,
but
look, obviously, being the catalyst for a worldwide, apocalyptic situation is really, really bad. But the one thing that I would say is, as a parent, as just a human being, you have no idea how you would react to the loss of your child in that manner until you were in.
He was broken.
Until you were in those shoes.
Yeah,
and
he
at
was
that
broken,
point,
for sure.
If you saw your son try to take his own life, and then your son lost your life, I mean, we see this in real life where people, lose their children. It's they lose quite literally the will to live and to move on. And some people, have other kids, so they have to move forward. But if it's such a heavy subject matter, and they did a really good job with the writing of it, worked it into one part of the story, gave us so much more. And that's the thing that I'm most impressed with this. And we got really good writing in The Walking Dead. And I know you can't just lump all zombie shows together, but The Walking Dead, it wasn't about zombies at all. It was about who's going to be the wolves, who's going to be the sheep, what happens when, society falls apart. And so I hold, and I think a lot of us do hold the writing in The Walking Dead, the original series, in very, very high regard. And to have this series come out, know nothing about it, and being, 4 episodes in and seeing the quality of writing here, I cannot overemphasize how impressed I am with the writing in this show. It's been phenomenal for me.
Yeah, I'm digging it so far. Again, I was intrigued with the dad's emotions here because, again, he's clearly a broken man.
Absolutely.
Especially with everything that happened to his son, and the way when his son was still alive, the way he was dealing with his emotions towards his son, which the son was just told him straight up, it's better if I just end it instead of trying to fight back. That's pretty powerful there as well. But remember, he kind of said there was no way of cure for a cure, but then he was telling him there's a solution. So I'm kind of curious. Hopefully, the detective does make it back to the office there and gets the computer. My guess, I'm just wondering now, is because if he was at a school It's definitely password locked. So
Yeah.
are we going to run into that issue, or are we going to have some kind of convenient way for the detective to get into the computer?
It'll be underneath the keyboard, or under the bottom of the laptop. That's where you put all your notes.
So either way, I don't even that's going to be such a minor thing for me. I just want to see if he can get to it. And then what do they even have a solution, or is it just this is it? It's just a matter of just trying to survive and that's it kind of thing, like in The Walking Dead.
Yeah, well, the dad had the solution he was injecting the son with that he was able to control it briefly when he had the solution in the beginning there. It wasn't until he started to lose it at the end.
I guess I should have rephrased that. Is it going to be right? One, how are they going to? Let's say the detective does get the solution where it kind of helps mask half the rage, we'll say, because we don't know for sure. Who the hell are they going to get it to?
I'm
mass supply.
I'm wondering if it's not, and of course this is way out left field, but I'm wondering if it's not because they kept talking about the sedatives. I'm wondering if his solution isn't like an aerosol version of the sedatives.
Yeah.
You know, like figure you have a
They
group
could
of them
do
and you
that.
just hit
Yeah,
everybody
crop
with the
dusting.
air, essentially crop dusting with the sedatives.
breathe it in and they all
because the sedatives
somewhat
for even if you were to put it out there for everybody, a normal person, the sedative's just going to do what a sedative does. But for the zombies, it would neutralize them long enough to go in, cut the neck and whatever. And if somebody was wearing a gas mask or whatever, that's my early prediction is an aerosol version of a sedative. That's all I can come up with.
It just doesn't seem permanent so far. And again, our villain's the only guy that knows how to take him out.
Well, and he again.
Let's not
I want
call him a
out.
villain.
Would you
He's
forget
a
what
villain.
he did?
He's a
First
villain.
episode?
He's killing people.
He was the guy that made him film the girl in the beginning.
Yeah, he's
our
complete
villain. I thought you were
Yeah.
talking about the dad.
Oh, no.
Jesus! Whoa!
Oh, we were about
Sorry, we got the dad up on the screen. Yes, that guy.
We're about to
that guy
hand
can
the white
go.
shirt
We're about to
villain.
hand you a box with your things and get out of here.
Just beat it all.
to that point. To that point with our villain, he and I know I said sometimes you just let the villains just cause a chaos and don't take him out or anything. I still want the chaos from him, but he has to go. He's complete garbage. He's trash. The character, not the actor. The character is just certifiably lost it. This is his world, though. This is where he will shine 100%.
You were made.
He was made for this world. Because he has literally the killer instinct. I am curious now to see how the next episode's going to go, especially the way he threw the knife. I'm praying that it was
handle first.
At least the glute. The knife went in the glute.
See, now we're on team blunt end or handle.
Yeah.
There you go.
Glute, you
Then-
could still move. A hamstring would probably
Hamstring would hurt, but it's not immediate death. But at the same time, if
You
we're
ain't running.
calculating everything in there, I don't think it was hopefully not death. But we've seen some odd things in film and TV where, boom, 10 minutes, they're dead after, really right there.
A rear delt / trap area, if it wasn't too deep, maybe manageable.
Well, should we?
Either way, but
do you have a kitchen knife you're willing to sacrifice?
challenge?
We'll see how
Nope,
each
I'm
of
not.
us can throw.
Well, it's on tape now, so good luck. With the deaths in here too, I was really disappointed to see that the mom passed. I don't hate it. I'm just disappointed that we've seen her go like that, especially just so close to her son. And the helicopter, just a couple more seconds would have at least got some attention for some of those. Look, honestly, she probably would have proceeded anyway, a little bit further, and then just 20 more yards.
Yeah, it
then
looked like
would've
she
got
could
taken
barely
out.
even
Yeah, she was limping.
Yeah,
to
so
begin
either
with.
way, it looked like she was going to be donezo. But how it's just crazy that right there, the helicopter, it's just one of those so close but yet so far kind of situations.
Timing.
Again, the detective, I'm real curious now, again, if he's going to get in there, do his thing, or is he going to get so close? And that's how this whole thing ends with a solution being there, because we do know that season 2 is in production or about to be in production. Either way, season 2 is coming. So I wonder how this whole thing spins into season 2 as well. But man, I will say that the dad, the EMT, the way they were giving that falsy or the tease there, I was like, man, he probably a ninja bite.
Yeah.
So that will be telling. Will he be on that helicopter?
Well, because it was weird because he had all those zombies coming at him. He wrapped the hose around the one, and then they were just gone. He was just coming up the stairs.
I mean,
tired.
he may have an ankle ninja bite, you know.
Well, and I'm curious. Like,
well, what did he do to set up a dam that they weren't coming up towards him?
that's and then why was he like that fatigued? Now, don't get me wrong. You're wrestling a zombie who's a rage zombie essentially. Don't get me wrong. Fatigue will be set in, but like it looked like he just got thrown off 4 flights of stairs.
Yeah.
The way he was, like that. So I'm kind of curious. I'm still curious to see if he got ninja bit from that too. Yeah. But so much happened in this show too with the girl. The girl that just got totally ate up, but her adrenaline was pushing her all the way through. So kudos to her for having that kind of adrenaline to push through. Yeah. But she didn't fully turn.
Yeah, well,
so I'm looking forward to that in the next episode.
We'll see what happens.
And what I found interesting there is after the zombies had their kind of nibble on her, they just ignored her then because she was already had the infection. So again, without spoiling too much, there's been other movies where once a person is infected or is sick, the zombies just go right past them if they'll part like the sea, if you know the scene from the movie. But anyhow, that was interesting that they showed that's a part of it where once you're bit, if you can control it like she could, then the zombies leave you alone.
Yeah, and then like I think you brought it up in the last review with the if we get zombie fatigue from one of our I think it was Atlanta. I could be wrong. Yeah, anyway, somebody asked it. Yeah, it's all about story, right? I'm sure some folks are diehard for whatever, insert genre or insert character or insert IP. And as long as the story's staying fresh in some way, just some minor tweaks of what you expect, but then they kind of do something like this where the zombies just, all right, well, cool, you're infected. We're going to get up off you now and we're going to go this way.
Yeah.
But if that was Walking Dead, they would have been chomping on her until some kind of attention getter.
They know.
Hey, where's Lori?
Came by. Yeah, exactly.
Every bit of her's gone, really?
Yeah, they ate her completely.
Yeah, pelvis, skull, everything.
And I get
femur.
And if this is an episode too where if some folks wanted to kind of nitpick of like, well, there's definitely some plot armor or some plot holes or however, if you had some kind of issue with it, I would probably understand why. But I'm enjoying it so far because this is something new for me. So I'm not going to.
It's their virus. It's their rules.
Subjective.
Yep, so it's that universe.
Yep.
Well, there you go. Another great episode. This is getting to be a lot of fun with this one. Hopefully, the influencer, we see him on the next episode, just like you'll see us on the next episode. So, for Appleton Oak, Diamond Dave, that's Mason Quinn. I'm, of course, Answer. We will catch you on the next one, pals.